I'm here in the dry on a very wet Sunday afternoon here in the middle of Ballysally. We're at the Cornfield again, and it's the Corn Fest, and I'm here with my co-presenter, Jack. Say hello, Jack. We're off out there to find out what's going on today. Well, we now stood outside because the sun's shining and we're at the Hive. And the Hive is a very special name because it's actually associated with bees, obviously. And you are in charge of the bees.
Wow, can't ever be in charge of the bees.
Some of the bees. Some of the
bees are in charge of us.
The bees are in charge
look
of
after
it.
them.
Yeah. So how many hives have we got?
Well, we've got 3 hives here, and then we've got another 5 sort of spread out around Causeway Coast and Glens.
Oh, that's brilliant. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Now, how many bees associated with the hive nowadays?
Oh, well, at the height of spring, and if it's a really healthy, busy hive, feeding off all these beautiful flowers that we've got out at the minute, maybe 60,000?
60,000 per hive?
Yeah.
Wow. So we're talking a lot of bees.
I
see we have some bees here.
Yeah,
now,
we
where
do.
are
We've
these
got some
from?
bees in our observation hive.
Yeah.
So these normally live out near McGilligan, so they're
Yeah.
beach bees. They like the seaside, but they thought they'd come here for a little day trip to show the boys and girls and all the visitors here at Cornfest today what it looks like inside a working hive.
Right. So tell us about a working hive. How does a hive work?
How does a hive work? Well, all the bees that are in there all have a job.
Yeah.
So from the minute they're born, they have a job, whether it be to be a nurse bee and look after other baby bees, right up to being foraging bees, where they fly every day to go and collect pollen and nectar and water and propolis.
Yeah.
So, and every job in between, from guard bees, there are undertaker bees, there are bees that look after the queen, that are solely there to take care of her needs, and there are housekeeping bees that do the cleaning.
Right, so everybody has an assigned job within
Everybody
the hive.
has a job.
Yeah, and that's all they do for the rest of their life, basically.
Not for the rest of their life. They rotate through those different jobs.
Oh,
so
right,
they'll start
okay.
off as nurse bees whenever they're born. The first job that they'll have is to clean out the little cell that they were born in. So that'll be their first job as a nurse bee. Then they'll help look after some other bees that are being born, or eggs that have been laid by the queen, or little larvae, and then they'll move on from that to those other jobs. The last job that they would have would be foraging bees.
Right, so a forager is the one that collects the honey.
It collects the nectar, and the pollen
to make the
and
honey.
water.
Yeah. And is it right that they only collect enough nectar for 1 teaspoon before they pass on to the afterlife?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So that's a lot of not much honey for one bee, is it? But
well, I
there
suppose
again,
if you imagine the size of a bee,
the size of a bee, a teaspoon.
and the amount of the honey,
I
that's
suppose
actually quite a lot.
That's quite a lot. Yeah, but
that would be like us and this big massive bit beside me.
There's a lot of teaspoons per jar, isn't there? Basically?
A lot of teaspoons per jar, yeah.
Yeah. So now, is it right? I'm right in thinking that if you get honey from bees that are in a local area, it helps you with hay fever.
Yeah, so they believe. Yeah, that little bit of pollen that's coming from the plants that would maybe make you sneeze or make your eyes run, and you're taking it in through the honey. Yeah, so they believe. Yeah, I find it helps. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. And you're here all day today, I take it.
Yeah, I'll be here all day today. Yeah.
Yep.
Show and tell.
Brilliant. May see you again.
Yeah.
Thank
see you later.
There you have it. Now you know all about bees. So the Corn Fest this year, we've got quite a few events going on. There's games you can play, like throwing to a tin can. See how many tin cans you could knock off the table. Over there, we've got bouncy castles, if you're that way inclined. And in here, in the men's shed, we've got 2 games going on. We have ping pong, 3 games out for that. We've got ping pong, darts, and an old game of bagatelle.
Let's start seeing how we go with it.
That's a good shot.
Of course, if you fancy getting yourself your face painted, then you could always come to Andy here, who's been painting faces and in some cases hands, very expertly too. I might even get mine done later. I'm stood here with a grumpy old veteran, and we've got the fitness challenge down here. So what is the fitness challenge?
So basically for the children, just to introduce them into fitness. So basically they've got to do 10 repetitions on each stand, okay?
Right, okay.
So basically they start off with sit-ups, they come across, they do a little bit of rowing, and then a plank, and then bicep curls, and then so on. We've also got space hoppers.
Space hoppers?
Aye, exactly. So just round the corner, and it's funny, I did a session the other day with them, and I showed them a space hopper, and they never knew what it was. They were like, they stood there and looked at it.
Back in the day?
Well, I could never afford one, you know.
Oh, I remember having one in the 70s. I remember having one in the 70s.
So as soon as they jumped on them, they were loving it. Like, it's good to see the parents knew what they were anyway. Let's bring them back.
Bring back the space hopper. That's right. They're a great form of transport. Exactly. You won't know what a space hopper is. I'm talking to our cameraman here. Right. He's too young to remember a space hopper. I think Melissa is as well. She's probably too young to remember a space hopper. So do you remember what a space hopper is? No?
Well, just wait there.
Yep. Oh, he's going to get it now. He's going to get the space hopper now. So I've got a feeling one of us is going to have to try this out. I'm talking to maybe my co-presenter could try this out. No? No? Here we are. This is the space hopper. I remember these.
There we go. I will hold the mic for you, and you can.
So basically, it's me that's testing it, is it? Right. So this takes me back to the days back in the 70s when I was a child. I'm a little bit bigger now. But basically what you do is that you bounce like this and hope for the best. And how many reps do you have to do in the space hopper?
Basically, they've got a wee course which they're going to go through the forest.
They actually have to travel around.
Bounce around.
Well, I couldn't do that. That would kill my knees now.
Well, you and me both.
Well, I hope you get plenty of willing children.
Well, you know, last year it was like inundated. We were really, really busy.
Could be a bit quiet today. It's a bit changeable. Weather's a bit off, isn't it? A bit changeable.
But hopefully you get down here and then see me.
Well, at the moment the sun is shining, so get yourselves down here and have a bit of a hop. Over here we've got an old ancient game called welly wanging. In Yorkshire it was very, very popular, and it seems to be quite popular here too. And what are the rules then?
So the rule is, all you got to do is throw the welly as far as further than your age. And for anyone over the age of 18, you have to throw it past the last marker.
Throw it past the last mark. Okay, that rules me out then. Right, okay. So this is the welly.
For adults, you have to throw underarm as well.
Does that make me the wanger then?
Yeah.
Yep, okay.
Underarm for the adults. Unfortunately, you don't get a prize, I'm afraid.
Oh dear. We talked to this guy last year, and we're talking to him again this year. It's Brendan Patson, and we are here at Cornfield Fest again. And it's quite a good turnout.
Yeah,
I mean, the weather has actually picked up nicely.
It has. We were a bit unlucky over the 3 days. A lot of rain, but it's come good now. So hard to beat.
It is. Now there's lots of events going on. We just had a go at the welly wanging there, which I failed miserably at.
The welly toss.
Oh, we
Not
called
the
it
welly wanging.
Welly wanging. Welly wanging. Yeah, we had to go at the welly wanging.
Yeah.
Which meant me the wanger.
Right.
Which
Careful, Nate.
means something very different. But anyhow, we're here on the horseshoes, which is another new sport that we didn't have last year.
No, we didn't, and this is the most difficult out of all the activities.
And it's very difficult. I had a go at this, and it doesn't. I couldn't get it to work.
Right.
I put it at the angle that I thought was the best angle, but it's still very difficult.
Yeah.
So
we have a go?
Yeah, let's have a go. Let's have a go. Let's see who. If you get close.
Don't expect anything too impressive. Well, that was close.
That was useless. Come on, get it in. That was further away.
Cut.
You see, that's how easy it is, folks. Okay, you throw the horseshoe, you get it over the pegs. I'll just show you how easy it is. Okay.
Mine was closer.
Oh, that was close. No.
Yeah, so it is difficult.
Sadly, I failed too, but that's the way it goes. So, how do you think? I mean, how is the perceptive of the festival from the residents, the locals now?
Yeah, I mean, it's been really well received. We've had 2 days of workshop activities, so everything from drama and dance to Casey's Creatures came up. We've had chalk art, we've done archery, loads of different activities, so different kids coming up to that and families. It's just nice to have stuff on site here, you know.
Yeah.
Obviously the Cornfield's been a long time in the making. It's 8 years since we installed the initial concept, and it just goes from strength to strength. So
it's getting bigger. I mean, Robert, one of our men shedders, is doing wonders with the garden now.
And so we've men shed on site and the veterans group, so they're doing loads of great activities. So things like this, just a way to celebrate what we've done and get the whole community up here. So it's nice to see so many people about.
We stood by the Bites van, part of the Calf Lane kitchen, or the Calf kitchen, or the Calf Lane kitchen, and I'm here with Billy, who actually set this up.
That's right, Andy. Yeah.
So we're here at the. I mean, he's serving burgers at the moment. I mean, what's the most popular thing? Is it the burgers or the hot dogs?
Well, they're doing burgers, hot dogs, and then they're doing like all tuck shop stuff as well. Crisps, drinks, chocolate bars, all that kind of stuff as well. So.
And they're all at very good prices as well, aren't they?
They're all good prices, all keen prices,
Very keen prices.
Yeah.
So, why was it set up in the first place? How was it?
Well, the idea behind the Bites van is basically it was to create employment opportunities within the community.
Yeah.
But it was also to deliver a food service around the Triangle area for people that work in the factories and stuff. We're not like any of our competitors. We've got resource of the Calf Lane kitchen, so we can stock up and then restock during the day as we go along, you know.
So it delivers meals as well, doesn't it?
Basically, it goes around all the different factories and the retail parks around to the working people, and it delivers quality food at affordable prices to them, you know. So there's a breakfast menu, baps and sausage rolls and breakfast wraps, and then it comes back in then later on at 10 o'clock, and then we do sandwiches and stuff like that. We fill up with sandwiches, salads, pastas, and then we have a lunchtime menu as well then, and out it goes till 2 o'clock each day.
That's great. That's great. And how long has it been operating now?
It's been operating now for 2 years.
2 years?
Yeah,
so it's post-pandemic then?
Post-pandemic, It was an idea where the idea behind it was we ran an employability program, and what we wanted to do was create opportunities for local people. And we had an employability program between ourselves, focused on family and Can. And there's 22 people come on board, and they done CV writing, did all kinds of employability projects and stuff to try and get themselves employed. And then we gave them placements within our enterprises, and then job placements, and then work experience as well. And then we've got one of the local people off our area who manages the van now. She takes the van out, and from Monday to Friday, 9 to 2. All around the Triangle area.
Excellent. So what would you say is the best thing out there on there at the moment? around that side.
Today?
Yeah, how would you rate your burgers?
Oh, the burgers are good now.
Best,
Burgers
are they the best ones in town?
They're the best about.
Oh yeah,
Always are.
Yeah, I can vouch for that. They are great burgers. I'm here with Shannon, and you're part of the RSPB.
Yes,
you're up at the Corn Fest doing a bit of fundraising.
Yes, that's me. I'm a paid fundraiser for the RSPB.
So where does the money go to?
So most of it goes towards conservation. I could be wrong, but I think it's about 80%. It's around that much. Yeah.
80%.
Yeah, and education as well. So it's about educating the masses about how to take care as well of nature.
So here, I mean, I know in particular on the Causeway Coast there's a very, very diverse bird.
Yeah. Well, I was just in Rathlin a couple of days ago. The puffins are feeding their pufflings at the moment. So if you are unable at any point to go to Rathlin now, try and go this time next year, because you want to go, they're migratory birds. So people often forget when they go out to Rathlin, they'll go in the winter and then they'll wonder where all the seabirds are. Most of them are out at sea, and they come here to breed. They come from as far as the North Sea.
The best time to see the puffins is round about May, June, July, isn't it?
Yeah, but if you want to go and see their pufflings, come now. So mid to end of June. Yeah.
End of June, right? Okay.
Yeah, and they're in their burrows, so you have to stand with the telescope and give it a good look.
Now there is a campaign in Rathlin, I believe, going on to help protect the puffins and the pufflings and all the nesting seabirds because of the rats and the ferrets.
Yeah. That took a lot of fundraising. I can't remember the name of the organisation, but they do work alongside RSPB. So it took many, many years for the Highlanders.
I know the Men's Shed organisation, which I'm part of. We're making the rat traps.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, very good.
So we will be going. Well, we're supposed to be at some point going back over to Rathlin to install them and do some work over there.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing, but you'd be surprised. Most islands around the world that RSPB put a lot of money into is because of the exact same issue that Rathlin's having. So there's rats and mice on a lot of these islands, and they're killing a lot of these seabirds.
I heard that the statistics are for the puffins that if nothing's done about it, then they're going to be extinct within a number of...
It's estimated by 2050, and that's being optimistic. It could be less than that. I mean, we lost, I think, 50% of our puffins in just 3 years as well.
Wow.
And that is actually because fishers have started to fish the sand eels, turning it into fertiliser and selling it off, and that started about 3 years ago, and that's a huge problem as well. So you've got things like bird flu, which is, an endemic that continues to happen, but then you've the man-made issues. One of those is rats, because we were the ones who introduced rats and ferrets onto the island as well.
Right.
So we're rectifying that. That's our job. We're rectifying it.
I think part of it is a bit of education needed, isn't it?
Absolutely, and RSPB does that as well. Our money goes towards conservation and education. Right. Yeah, because we can't do anything unless everybody contributes in some small way. And that could be, we have a campaign called Give Nature Home, so that could be at home. If you have a garden, things like hedgehogs need hedges. We like to raise awareness, try not to trim your hedges too much, and it's the same outside. So when it comes to our seabirds,
so how can people get involved with
the RSPB? We do have a volunteering programme, and also they can become members. So we like to be the thorn in the government side. We're the ones that lobby for the most change, because we're Europe's largest wildlife conservation charity, and we're the ones that kind of push to get things done. And to do that, we need to remain large and in charge. So to keep doing that, we would like to have members. So absolutely, if you feel like becoming a member, that's my job. Come down and sign up.
One way of introducing funding is to become a member as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
So there you are. RSPB are here. Come and say hello. I'm here with Bob, who is part of the RSPB, and a red squirrel. Now you're quite endangered at the moment, aren't you, Bob? Yep, you're very endangered at the moment. One by grey squirrels that are inhabiting everywhere, and also dogs. Yeah, there's dogs around here, I've noticed, that are taking quite an interest in you. But are you enjoying yourself here? You are. And this is your carer, I mean interpreter.
Interpreter, yeah.
Yep.
Right, Bob.
So you're here to raise funds for the RSPB. We should really have the RSPS as well, shouldn't we?
I guess today is serving the RSPB, right?
Yep.
Yep. After all, we're not only about birds.
No, you're about
trying to protect every species
Yep.
in Northern Ireland. So, and Bob is here helping us.
And how
today.
endangered is the red squirrel population in Northern Ireland?
Well, it's fairly endangered. There's only a few pockets left in Northern Ireland, so it's of course the grey squirrel population has taken over. And other groups in Northern Ireland now are trying to protect and try to increase the distribution of red squirrels across the country.
People were to go looking for red squirrels, where's the best place to find them?
Well, Bob, I've heard Tallymore Forest
Ballycastle,
is a good place.
Ballycastle Forest, I believe, as well.
And
Yep.
there we go. And and there's also local groups all around Northern Ireland to help them. So
Well, I must admit, Bob, you're the first red squirrel I've seen. Okay, so I'm very, very privileged to have met you.
A wee hug.
Oh, a wee hug. That's good. That's enough.
Bob, that would be enough. That would be enough.
Okay.
Not too excited.
And you're the biggest squirrel I've seen as well. You could take those greys on.
You've seen a lot of.
I think. Oh yeah.
A lot of acorns, definitely. So a lot of acorns.
Okay.
All right.
Bob, the red squirrel. Well, same as last year, we have stood outside Starlight Love 4 with my girls and my co-presenter Jack. We've had a great day here at the Cornfest, and they have too. Jack has too, and we'll see you again next year. Bye now.